Welcome back to Daytime. If there was a way you could increase your chances of winning contests, wouldn't you want to know about it? The contest queen, Carolyn Willman, is here with steps to begin winning. And Carolyn, welcome back to Daytime.
Hi, I love it here.
Thank you. One of the things we're going to be talking about is your book, How to Win Cash, Cars, Trips, and More. This is your new book.
It is. I had to update it because social media has come in and swept the sweeping world. So I had to rip out some chapters and put in a massive new chapter to teach people how to win on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, Pinterest.
Well, I was talking with somebody yesterday and this person said, who do you have coming on the show tomorrow? And I said, well, the contest queen is coming on and she's going to help us begin winning. And he's like, what do you mean begin winning? I said, no, you can win contests and sweepstakes. And he was like, what do you mean you can win contests and sweepstakes? So I'm going to ask you the questions because you know how to increase your chances of winning. And so I'm going to go through some of the steps that are on your website. One step you said is always read the rules. Now I know for most people, it says, I accept these rules, and they say yes, and, and then they enter. Why do we need to take time to read those rules?
Well, it's important because one time I skimmed them and I ended up having to sumo wrestle somebody for a grand prize. And I nearly turned it down, but I thought, suck it up, Buttercup. You're the one that tells everyone to read the rules, and you forgot, so it's your own fault.
Wait a minute. You, in the rule, it said for the grand prize, you had to sumo
wrestle
so
I won
someone?
Yeah, you got to like a semifinal, and then to get to the final, you had to sumo wrestle someone, and I somehow didn't read that part. But what you want to find out is how many times can you enter. If you can enter every day and you only enter once, you're reducing your chances of winning. If it ends tomorrow and you keep entering after that, because a lot of companies don't pull down their web pages right away or change it to show that it's closed, you're entering for nothing. So you really need to know if you're eligible. Is it open to wherever you're living? Is it open? Can you enter right now? How many times?
And you have to sumo wrestle.
And if there's any extraneous clauses in there that you should be aware of.
Did you win, by the way, the sumo wrestling?
No, I got smushed. It was terrible.
Okay, the next step, which I really like, is to feel like a winner. So how do you feel like a winner, and why is that important?
It goes back in 2008, the book The Secret came out, and it talked about the law of attraction, and I really believe that's true. Now, I do not win every contest I enter, but I think I'm going to win every contest I enter, and I think that attitude really helps put that positive energy out to the universe, because when you're positive and feeling lucky, you're going to see things that people that won't. There's actually a great book called The Luck Factor.
Oh, I read that. Jack Canfield, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Or Mark Victor Hansen.
Anyway. Oh no, now it's
Anyway,
another one. I've read so
up.
many books on luck. It's a scientific book by Richard Wiseman, and he did a scientific study on luck, and he actually proved scientifically that people who are positive and are always looking out and believe they're lucky actually see more opportunities in life than people that are negative.
That's my new mantra for the day. I am lucky. Step number 3, you say visit online websites that specialize in the hobby and have links to currently running promotions. What do you mean by this?
Well, that saves you time. So there are sites out there such as contestcanada.com in Canada, Sweepstakes Advantage in the States. And what they do is they aggregate all the current sweepstakes. So you're not having to run around the internet and Googling and trying to find things that are open. You can become a member of one of these sites, and they're all listed there. And then you can search by prize type, single entry, eligibility, so you can find regional ones for your area. You can do all kinds of things and find ones that you want to enter.
That's great advice. Step number 4. Now, this was interesting to me. You said join an online community. There's an online community of people who enter.
Well, a lot of the aggregates have chat areas, so you can converse with fellow sweepers and learn things and tag each other and share tips. And it's really cool because I've met a lot of people online, and then I have a chance to meet them in person, and I feel like I already know them because we've been chatting there was one woman I met last summer when I went to visit my relatives in California. I'd been talking to her online and on the phone for 10 years, but I had finally met her.
So it's a really great way to build a community of friends.
It is.
And so finally, use all 5 entry methods, and we only have about 15 seconds. What are the 5 entry methods?
Okay, so in person, mail in, phone in, online, and text messaging.
And I'm sure you have more information in your wonderful book. So where do people get this? You said they can get it at Amazon?
Amazon, Kindle and Kobo.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
And up next, we have Dentistry on Dundas, so you stay with us. This is super cool.